Queens, I need you to picture something with me for a second. Your grandmother, at 70 years old, skin still soft, still warm, still holding a kind of glow that no filter, no Photoshop, no 50-year-old photograph should be able to fake. Now here's my question for you. Was that luck, or did she know something we forgot? Welcome back to Timeless Black Fashion, where we don't chase youth, we study wisdom. And today, I'm going to say something that might upset a few skincare brands watching this video. Are you ready? Most of the anti-aging products marketed to women over 50 were never built for melanin-rich skin in the first place. They were built for someone else's biology, someone else's needs, and then repackaged and sold to you with a pretty label and a price tag that makes you feel like you're doing something. If that made you sit up a little straighter, good. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why your skin changes after 50, what your grandmother already knew without a single dermatology degree, and how to actually rebuild what time has taken using methods that are both ancestral and scientifically proven. Let's go back to the source. The ancestral wisdom. Before serums came in glass bottles with French names you can barely pronounce, there were women. Women in the heat of sub-Saharan Africa, women who worked under open sun, who faced wind, dust, and harsh climate every single day, and whose skin still held together with a kind of quiet strength that modern science is only now starting to explain. In West African communities, shea butter was never a luxury item sitting on a shelf. It was ritual. Women harvested the shea nuts by hand, crushed them, processed the fat slowly over fire, and passed the finished product down to their daughters, their daughters' daughters, their entire lineage. Baobab oil carried the same weight, pressed from the seeds of trees that have lived for centuries. It wasn't a trend, it was protection passed down the same way prayers are passed down, quietly, deliberately, on purpose. Here's what those women understood without a single lab test to prove it. Skin doesn't just need to be moisturized, it needs to be sealed. They were creating what we now call in skincare science an occlusive barrier, a layer that locks moisture deep into the skin and stops it from escaping into the air. They didn't have the vocabulary, but they had the results, and those results echoed through generations. This isn't just history, queens. This is a blueprint, and I want you to drop a comment right now if you had a grandmother, an auntie, or an elder who swore by shea butter or baobab oil. Tell me her name. Let's honor her in this the science nobody explains properly. Now let's talk about what's actually happening under your skin, because understanding it is the first step to changing what you see in the mirror. After menopause, estrogen production drops significantly, and here's the part most skincare brands conveniently leave out of their marketing. Estrogen plays a direct role in your skin's ability to produce ceramides. Ceramides are the lipid molecules that hold your skin barrier together. Think of them as the mortar between bricks. When estrogen drops, ceramide production can fall by as much as 30%. 30%. Let that sink in. That is not a small shift. That is your wall losing its structure. Here's where it gets even more specific to us. Research shows that melanin-rich skin experiences a higher rate of what's called transepidermal water loss, meaning water evaporates out of the skin faster compared to lighter skin tones, even though our skin tends to have a naturally stronger barrier in younger years. After 50, that advantage narrows fast. Skin becomes thinner, drier, and that crepey, papery texture so many of us notice starts to show up. Not because something is wrong with you, because something biological is shifting, and nobody sat us down to explain it properly. Your skin is not broken, queens. It is changing, and change can be guided. The method most women get wrong. Consistency is everything here, and results build over time, not overnight. But here's the mistake that costs so many women the benefits of even the best products they own: applying moisturizer or oil to completely dry skin. When your skin is dry, the barrier is already compromised, and putting product on top of that dry surface limits how deeply those ingredients can actually penetrate. You end up sealing in almost nothing. Here's the correct approach. It's called the sealing method. Immediately after your shower, while your skin is still damp, not dripping, just damp, apply your products in this order. First, a water-based humectant. This could be something with hyaluronic acid, which draws moisture from the environment into your skin, or aloe vera, which hydrates and calms at the same time. Apply this while your skin is still damp. Then, within 60 seconds, layer a lipid-rich product on top. This is your Shea butter, your Baobab oil blend, or a modern ceramide-rich barrier cream. This lipid layer seals everything underneath it in place and stops water from evaporating. One final technique that makes a real difference: direction matters. When applying product to your neck, décolletage, and chest, always work upward using the palms of your hands with gentle but firm pressure. We are working against gravity, not with it. Gravity pulls, we lift every single day. Quick question for the comments, queens. Are you someone who applies products on damp skin already, or is this the first time you're hearing about the sealing method? Let me know down below. I want to see how many of us are doing this the wrong way without even knowing it. Reading your labels. Not every product on the shelf is built for melanin-rich skin, and learning to read an ingredient label is one of the most powerful skills you can develop for yourself. Ingredients to look for: shea butter, ideally unrefined, with a rich ivory or pale yellow color and a natural nutty scent. Baobab oil, cold pressed to preserve its fatty acid profile. Ceramides, look for ceramide NP, ceramide AP, or ceramide EOP listed on the label. Niacinamide, which supports your skin barrier and evens tone gently without the irritation that stronger actives can cause. And peptides. Palmitoyl tripeptide is a great one to look for since it supports collagen production in the deeper layers of skin. Now, ingredients to approach with caution after 50. High concentrations of alcohol, which strip an already compromised barrier. Synthetic fragrances, a leading cause of sensitization in mature skin. And overly aggressive exfoliants used too frequently, since your skin's cell turnover has slowed and needs gentle encouragement, not force. If you've been using a product with any of these and things have been irritating your skin lately, this might be exactly why. The real point of all of this. Here's the last thing I want to leave you with, and honestly, it might be the most important part of this entire video. Skincare for women over 50 is not about dramatic interventions. It's not about the most expensive product or the most complicated 10-step routine. It is about ritual. It's about showing up for your skin the way your grandmother showed up for hers, with patience, with intention, with respect for what your skin is doing on its own. Your skin is not fighting you, it is adjusting. And your job every morning and every evening is to support that adjustment. A simple ritual done consistently will always outperform an elaborate routine practiced sporadically. Always has. Melanin-rich skin has carried generations of women through heat, through labor, through change, through grief, through joy. It is resilient by nature. What it needs from you now isn't a fight, it's a partnership. The women who inspired this channel, the grandmothers, the aunties, the elders, they didn't chase youth, they inhabited their age with a fullness that was unmistakable. That's what we're building here on Timeless Black Fashion. Not the appearance of being younger, but the reality of being more fully, more radiantly, more powerfully yourself. Aging done with intention is not diminishment. It is radiance. Now, I want to hear directly from you. Which ancestral ingredient is already sitting in your bathroom right now? Shea butter, Baobab oil, something passed down in your own family that we didn't even mention today? Drop it in the comments below. And while you're there, tell me what city or country you're watching from today. This community stretches across the entire globe, and I genuinely love seeing where our queens are tuning in from. If this video gave you something worth holding on to, send it to a woman in your life who needs to hear it today. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Timeless Black Fashion, because next time we're going deep into postmenopausal hair thinning, the ancient oil remedies that have addressed it for centuries, and what modern trichology has to say about why they actually work. Until then, age with grace, age with knowledge.